Two Indian Su-30 fighter jets concealed themselves above a transport aircraft, attempting to deceive Pakistani radar. However, Pakistani radar quickly detected them. Pakistani forces immediately demanded identification, threatening to launch missiles and shoot them down if they failed to respond. The Indian pilot hastily replied,
No speak Hindi. This is a Russian passenger plane, Aeroflot 3 going from Delhi to Moscow.
Mimicking a Russian accent, and remarkably managed to fool the Pakistani forces, successfully reaching the airspace above their target location. Indian elite special forces then rapidly parachuted from the transport aircraft. The two Su-30 jets abandoned their cover and sped toward the Pakistani airfield. Only then did Pakistani forces realize they'd been deceived and immediately scrambled F-16 to intercept. But it was too late. The Su-30S had already fired missiles, destroying the runway. Meanwhile, the Indian special forces had reached their objective and infiltrated the base. With seamless coordination and dramatic tactical maneuvers, they swiftly eliminated enemy personnel inside and successfully rescued the captured pilot. Two extraction helicopters arrived to evacuate the team. Just as they were boarding, an incoming shell suddenly destroyed one helicopter. Enemy reinforcements had arrived, engaging the Indian special forces in fierce combat. Simultaneously, Pakistani F-16s had closed in and launched a missile that struck a Su-30. The jets spewed black smoke and lost control. The Indian commander immediately dispatched ace pilot Tony in a Su-30 to provide support. Another Su-30 was being surrounded by F-16 and on the verge of being shot down when suddenly two explosions rang out. Tony had struck from behind in his Su-30, but the next instant, an air-to-air missile came screaming in. His teammates still couldn't escape destruction. Enraged, Tony maneuvered behind an F-16 and unleashed a relentless barrage. But another F-16 suddenly appeared behind him, launching a missile at the Su-30. In a critical moment, Tony executed a sharp maneuver, successfully evading the missile. But the missile turned and pursued again. The Su-30 continuously changed direction but couldn't shake the missile. Tony pulled the jet into a rapid vertical climb, enduring over 9 Gs positioning alongside an F-16. The two aircraft were about to collide. Seeing his teammate shot down, the enemy pilot immediately positioned behind the Su-30. Tony instantly pulled vertical and rolled, firing a missile at the pursuing F-16. The Pakistani ace immediately changed direction while deploying countermeasure flares. Tony dove toward the lake surface with the F-16 in hot pursuit. The two jets raced across the water's surface, the F-16 firing continuously from behind, then launching another missile. The Su-30 jettisoned its external fuel tank, successfully detonating the missile, then pulled vertical. Climbing into the sky, Tony executed a Cobra maneuver combined with a pendulum roll, instantly reversing direction and passing within inches of the F-16. Both jets then turned to face each other and began firing head-on. When brave warriors meet on a narrow path, the boldest prevails. As the two aircraft rushed toward collision, at the critical moment, Tony activated his ejection system.